I'm James Taylor, and you're listening to the SuperCreativity podcast, a show dedicated to inspiring creative minds like yours. If I had to choose just one trait that will define who thrives in the age of AI, it wouldn't be intelligence. It wouldn't even be technical skill. It would be curiosity. Because in a world where machines can generate answers instantly, your advantage is no longer what you know. It's the questions that you choose to ask. And in my new book, SuperCreativity, Accelerating Innovation in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, I studied what I call the super creatives, people across industries who consistently build breakthrough ideas. And they come from lots of different sectors, different industries, different countries. They hold different roles. But one trait shows up every single time: curiosity. Not surface level interest, deep, disciplined, persistent curiosity. In fact, there's a line in the book that I really love to share with audiences on stage. And it says, if creativity is the engine of innovation, then curiosity is the fuel. Curiosity is what moves us from what's going to change in our industry or our job to what will not change in our industry or our job. See, in a future where everything, where change is really the only constant, we can also ask them, what's going to stay the same? What can we build a moat around? What skills will become more important, not less? In 3 years' time, when your competitors all have the same AI tools as you, what will be your competitive advantage? Now, here's what's fascinating. In the age of AI, it won't be your answers that set you apart. It will be your questions. Machines are extraordinary at processing data, spotting patterns, but they don't wake up in the morning wondering. They don't challenge assumptions unless we prompt them to. They don't decide which problems are worth solving. Curiosity is still human territory. In fact, Julie Sweet, who is the CEO of Accenture, was asked the other day, what skills does she look for when she's hiring new people into the organization? And she said, I look for two things. I look for their leadership, their ability to lead and inspire others, but I also look for their curiosity, which is their ability to ask better questions. Kevin Kelly has said the future belongs to those who can ask better questions, not just find better answers. And Fei-Fei Li, the godmother of AI, reminds us that AI is about machines learning from data, but it's also about humans learning to ask better questions. And that is the shift. When I speak to leaders around the world, I often ask them, how many of you consider yourself to be creative? Depending on the room that I'm in, where I'm in the world, it might be as low as 10%, or it might be as high as maybe 40%. But think about that for a minute. That means the majority of the people do not consider themselves to be creative, the skill that's going to be most important in this new age. Creativity is now one of the most in-demand soft skills globally. See, that gap isn't a capability problem, it's a curiosity problem. Most people stopped asking bold questions somewhere along the way in their careers. So here's a really simple challenge for you. In your next meeting, instead of offering answers, offer questions. Instead of asking, how do we optimize this? Ask, what would make this entire thing obsolete? There's no point over-engineering something that shouldn't even be there at all. In fact, instead of asking, what do our competitors do? Ask, what would delight our customers in a way no one even expects just now? That's how curiosity becomes advantage. Super creativity begins with curiosity. So it's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about building a smarter, more curious room of collaborators and co-creators to create something great. If you'd like practical tools to develop that creative muscle, including some of the curious questions framework that I teach leaders and teams all around the world, then you're going to find them inside my new book, Super Creativity. And if this video, this message that just now, if this resonates with you, share it with someone who you also think asks great questions and who you value for asking great questions. Because in this new era, curiosity isn't optional. It's your superpower. Now you can pick up your copy of my new book, Super Creativity, Accelerating Innovation in the Age of Artificial Intelligence by going to jamestaylor.me/supercreativity or by ordering it from your favorite bookstore. My name's James Taylor. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe to the SuperCreativity podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast. While you're there, leave us a review. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm James Taylor, and you've been listening to the SuperCreativity podcast.